Okay, family, this is directed to the minorities in this country. Being a Muslim and being a Latino in this country means that, for the most part, we have a history of standing up for ourselves. We have a tendency to believe in ourselves to a point that if we are fucked over to a certain degree, we are going to stand up. So quite naturally, that being the case, then they're going to mark us as being a fucking threat. Now, you got to understand that and recognize it for really what it is. But it's much simpler to look at the threat for what it is when you can see it clearly. We don't need the waters muddied in any shape, form, or fashion. Meaning that when they can select different ones from different communities and use them as representatives for the same fucking problem, then what actually happens is that we separate. There's no unity amongst each other. I have not deserted either one of these causes for the simple reason that I believe in both. But here's the deal. Don't lose faith. Don't separate. Don't divide or feel like you're being picked on to a degree that you start to question each other. The situation is great the way it is because you have a clear understanding of what the fuck we have faced. We're starting to come together in that we're no longer being used to achieve anything for any slick ass racist and or government that wants to point fingers at different people and call them a problem because it's necessary to get rid of their threats. They're dividing us and picking on us in numbers of holes so that people, like back in the old days, will start to get angry and point fingers. They haven't begun to understand what the real problem is. Because if the whites in the country, as well as others, take a look at what went on, everybody got fucked. But once again, like in the old days, they're making people point fingers and hate each other based on that. Believe me, I'm familiar with it. As a black individual, you can see it. It's just an old game. So respect him for who he is and the game that's being presented. But come together. Everybody has to. Because you can see it. It's straight up now. And I like it that way. Love you, family.